Hey, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Kalita Miller. I am the creative director and owner of Worship with Flags. So this is day 3 of my prepping my sewing room for me to get back situated so that I can begin to fill some orders. So I put together this 8 cubes off camera because I literally was fighting with this thing. So originally I had a set of 8 white ones, and then I had these 8 gray ones in my bedroom closet. I did not want to put another piece of white furniture in here, so I decided to take it apart and do a different design to put it on top of these 2 white dressers and use the gray here, and then I'll just swap out and use the white for my bedroom. So the reason why I was fighting with these, you can use these, they come with doors on them, but you can use them with or without doors. I just popped up on the screen the white ones that I originally were using. So they were in 2 sets all the way up. So the little clip-in pieces come with different ways that you can put it together. So I had to go get the 3 piece to kind of finish it off. But I popped off these doors, and the purpose of that was to try to bring some color into the room so I could use these cubes as another accent piece to bring some color into these white walls. So this fabric that you're looking at here, all of this fabric in these cubes are strictly for vending events. So these are the flags, or the fabric rather, that I grab and make for and kind of put in a bag to have ready whenever I get booked to go to a vending event. This inventory is totally separate from the inventory on my website, and I have to do that so that I'm not, overselling. So this is all the fabric. So typically when I order fabric, I'll just grab a couple of different, ones and put it aside for my vending. So right now, since I have the doors off, I'm going to organize it so that I can see everything I have, so I can kind of like grab stuff and sew. In the top right cube is all of my organza fabric. And then the middle cube that I'm doing now, that's more of my iridescent, shimmer, holographic type ultra lame fabrics in that centerpiece there. Those are really, really popular. And then in the cube underneath of the organza, which is the middle right, is all of my poly silk. So typically when I had it before separated, it was by size order, but since it's open, I'm going to group the fabrics together. So one cube I have all organza, one cube I have poly silk. The one to the left that I'm filling now has a lot of the regular or regular lame in it. And then that top left one is going to have all of my chiffon. So right now I'm just like, I went downstairs and kind of grabbed all the fabric out of the white container, and I'm just folding it to get it organized. So I think this is going to be a nice, good, colorful accent to bring to the room. And this also helped me when I'm working on projects. I don't, it's open and visible, so I won't forget about it. And I know that happens a lot with having to fill orders. I forget about like new arrivals and different things that I want to create. So right now I'm just throwing in some of the extra poly silk that I have. It's some olive green and some black that I use for a bag lining. So I put that in there. Now I'm just putting all of my chiffon up here. This is pretty much all the fabric that I have set aside for my vending event for. It's pretty much more so I want to say dance bells, and it's in all sizes, small, medium, and large, and some ombre ones. So it's a mixture, like randomly, because I have so many different items. I literally just be like, okay, Holy Spirit, but which one should I have for vending? And then so if I order something, I'll order extra yardage for vending. So here, these are all of the silk flags that I dyed in preparation to my vending event in November. So this having this cube open as I'm filling orders, it'll help me to see what I have, so that I can kind of, like, if I'm working on blue, I can grab a blue flag out of here and kind of create it for my vending event. So I really love this open effect. And if you're not aware, I will be vending at the Way 2023 in Philadelphia on November 17th and 18th. So I'm excited. I dyed a good amount of flags. Now I just have to press them and stitch them. And I plan to create more with over the month if time permits. So I decided to keep, oh, for first here, this is 4 sets of 9-foot streamers that I created. I'm trying to decide if I want to release them for sale or hold them off at the vending event. I haven't decided yet, so stay tuned. On this left cube at the bottom, I decided to leave that one empty. I'm going to use that to keep all of my current orders that I am working on. So this is all in this cube over to the right. This is all like projects that I started and never finished, like those gold lame streamers. I made one and I planned on making more for vending and never finished. So the prayer is that by this being open, I'll remember the things that I'm working on. So I ordered this over the door hanging thing because previously I had all of my gloss grain ribbon on top of these two white cubes, but now that I have these other cubes here, I needed somewhere else to store it. It just so happened that it actually matched the gray, which wasn't planned at all. So this is gray, and I actually like the size, and it's really deep. So it's really good. I like that it has the clear in the front, so I'll be able to see all the different colors. But this is actually much larger than I thought it was, and it holds a lot. So I'm really excited about this. And it even has some pockets on this outside, on the side of it. So this is really great for storage. So this is me getting all of my ribbon, and I'm just taking all of the different things that I pulled from the hotel. I'm kind of putting it away. So these are all of my different colors, and I'm see how when I'm putting them in, you can see them through the clear. So this way I know exactly what's in there when it's time to grab a color. These are all my smaller ones and some larger ones. So I'm just organizing them and grouping all the same size together so I know exactly where everything is at. This is some more items that I had with me that I'm pretty much just putting away. So just some more organizing to get things situated. Me just making sure the door open. So over here now I'm going to hang up my rack to hold all of my thread. I showed you guys in a previous video over all of my overstock thread. This is the thread that I am currently using. So I wanted it close to the desk so as I'm sewing I can just grab it without getting up. I originally had two previously, but I decided to condense it to one. And then I think I have about maybe five or six that I don't use too often. So those will go in the back of the door. So I'm mainly going to put all the colors up here that I use on a regular basis. Between the two racks, on the second rack, I also had some of the smaller threads. I'm going to put those somewhere else as well. So this will give it a nice colorful effect. I still have a lot of decorating to do, but this is going to have to do for now. So I'm going to put all of my smaller threads. And again, as I stated in the previous video, these small threads are colors that are not above in the big spools. So these are like, sometimes just for one or two separate flags. I like everything to match, so I try to have all the different colors that I need. That's me just putting all the bobbins in there, cleaning up, putting some stuff away. All right, so then I wanted to mention this little outlet. I have one of these on the actual desk. This is a white one for here, and then I have a black one on the other desk. So this is another way to get some more plugs without having a bunch of extension cords. You can, plug up your phone. I can plug up my phone while I'm sewing right on the desk, and I don't have to like lean underneath of the desk to try to plug stuff up. So this is very convenient if you need additional places to plug. So this is the finished product. So this is what I have done, and the room is now functional, so I can begin to fill my orders, and then I'll do another video later after when I get some time to give an update on what else I did with the room. But for now, this will be good enough. It's nice and functional. Everything is put away, everything where it's supposed to be. I just need to bring the last couple of things like the sewing machine and just get the ball rolling. But this is the finished product. I love it. I love how all these colors look with the fabric. Just simply beautiful. Leave a comment, tell me what you think, and I look forward to decorating and showing you the finished result.